All right, guys. Well, welcome back to Rex to Rides. We're a bit heartbroken here because, well, those are fish eyes in the paint. And the first coat went on perfectly, and then our water filter failed, and, well, it fucked the paint up completely. And when you get that, nothing you can do. You've got to stop spraying, get the water out, and sand it all down and start again. And it's not the first time I've had a fisheye problem, and most of it is due to this pile of shit that I got. It's like some water filter that's supposed to have I don't know, it's got a dryer thing and all sorts in here. But this thing just fails, and it fails like, this can swivel around and come up and your water shoots through and that, but when it goes, it goes. So this thing doesn't even fill up with water, and it's just bang, full of water. And this is now the second serious fisheye problem we've had just on this project. So, because the humidity is high. So what we're going to do is try and do the internet YouTube thing and build a water trap system type thing. So when it comes to the whole turning your hard-earned cash into unfinished projects and broken dreams, well, there's our broken dream lying there on the trailer, and here's our hard-earned cash, and there's our unfinished project. So, yep, let's get going and try and see if we can build this little system that will keep the water out for good. So onto our solution. Obviously, looking at this compressor, it is a bit old. So what we've got is oil in the crank here that's getting up through the rings. Very little bit of it getting into the air. It's pushing out an emulsion, really. We keep it drained often, but this compressor is so powerful in it. Man, to replace it would just be too expensive. So what I've done now to solve our fisheye problem is our supplier said, take a little T-piece of copper and run a copper pipe, the pipe going down with the valve, and your problems are over. But so we thought, yeah, we'll do that, and did a bit of YouTubing. Well, it's a great idea, but we're going to over-engineer it, and this is our result is this. Let me stand back a bit. Contraption we have here. So what do we got here? Our compressor pipe comes in. I'll put a little regulator on, little regulating valve, and it's going to come in and go down the pipe, through a narrow pipe, up, over, down, through a narrow pipe, up, over, down, and then out. I've kept the same filter because it really does have a handy little regulator on also, and I've replaced the filter inside, and then that goes out to our spray gun, and with a little steel stand. So if you get an overview of it, this is what most of the guys seem to be doing, and that lets all the condensation drip down the copper pipes with your air coming out the end. And what we can do is each tube, we can just, at the end of the day, we can clear individually. Let's switch that off, and that should solve our fisheye woes. So each part has been nicely riveted on, except for the last one, which was cable tied, and there's a good reason for that. Years ago, I made this little spray gun stand. Man, that must have been 10 years I've had this thing. About 5 years, actually. Just to pop your gun in when you're filling it up or wherever. And what I realized, without these rivets, that one can simply slide in there. And there we have a built-in spray gun stand. We discovered that by accident. So, yeah. What we're going to do is run benzene through this whole thing, clear all our pipes, clean all our guns. Our supply is really, really, really very friendly and useful. Came to visit, gave some advice, and and then we'll take this puppy out for a test run. If it works, only then if it works, we might spray it a different colour. So we will keep you posted.